What's going on YouTube? Welcome to English with LinguaTrip. My name is Pack, and today I'm gonna walk you through some common mistakes that people make, even native speakers. But let's start with some very common student stuff, okay?
Everything's in English.
All you need to know.
Alright, how did you learn to speak English?
And the first thing is, what's the different, right? Well, if you're using the, you know that you need a noun after that, right? Different is not a noun. Different is an adjective. What's the noun? What is the noun version of different? Yes, you're right. Difference. So the correct way to say that is, what's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference between this one and that one, right? Very simple.
What is the difference?
The next thing that I see a lot from English learners is today morning. Today morning is incorrect. Today morning, just don't say that. Instead say this morning. That makes more sense. Today morning? I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's just weird. So just say this morning, okay? And that's it.
This morning?
Okay, we're doing good so far, but the only problem is it's just way too easy, okay? Let's explore some mistakes that even native speakers make. That's gonna be very helpful to us. And the first one is first come, first serve. Well, the problem is it's supposed to be first come, first served. Because if you say first come, first serve, it kind of sounds like if you come first, you will get an opportunity to serve people first and not the other way around. So first come, first served.
First come, first serve.
The next one is a pretty big pet peeve of mine. When my friends say that, I could care less. If you say I could care less, that means you care. And you could care less, which means you care a whole lot. The correct way to say that is I couldn't care less, right? I care so little about it that I couldn't possibly care less. So couldn't care less.
I'm quite sure I'm last. I could not care less.
The next thing is irregardless. I don't know what that is. That is not a real word. I hear it all the time. It's also one of the big pet peeves that I have. Irregardless does not exist. It's not a thing. Stop talking about it. It's not real. You will not speak it into existence. It's just regardless. Regardless. Okay? Regardless. It already does what you want it to do. Do not add anything.
Regardless.
The next thing is peace of mind. Like when you're trying to talk about your point of view or whatever, or what your thoughts and ideas, add my before mind. Peace of my mind, right?
Peace of my mind.
But if you're talking about peace and quiet and all of that, you want to spell the word peace differently. Peace, E-A, of mind. Make sure you remember that.
I just needed peace of mind.
The next thing drives me crazy, and if you are an English learner and you are on Twitter, Reddit, Discord, whatever it is, and you see native speakers communicate, I'm sure you've seen that before. Must've, should've, would've, could've. Now, the pronunciation of that is alright. It's fine, right? However, that's the thing that confuses people. When you say must've, it sounds like you're saying must of, and that's exactly how people write it. And that is not correct. It's supposed to be have. Must have, should have, could have, would have. But we shorten that and we are left with apostrophe VE. Must've, could've, would've, should've. Do not make that mistake.
Yeah, woulda, shoulda, coulda, yeah, right.
The next one is all of a sudden. All of a sudden. You know, it's alright if, like, let's say you're a songwriter and you're putting that in your song because the amount of syllables fits the rhythm. That's cool. Now, when you speak, don't do that. You need of. All of a sudden. Or all of the sudden, whatever you're trying to say. Bottom line is you need that of there. All of a sudden, okay? Guess what? We are having a Black Friday sale. How good is it, you may ask? Well, it's 40% off on all online courses. That is a great deal. Go take advantage of it right now. The link is gonna be down below. 40% off. You know, take your English to the next level and save some money. That is so fire. The next one is the first year anniversary. You don't have to use the word year with the word anniversary because the word anniversary already implies annual, like every year. So the 1st anniversary, the 8th anniversary, the 50th anniversary, whatever.
NFL celebrated its 50th anniversary in 1972.
Worse comes to worse. No. No. It's actually supposed to be worse comes to worst. That's what it's supposed to be. Fix it.
Worst comes to worst.
You won't believe me, but I've heard this before. Hot water heater. What? Why do you need to heat hot water? It's already hot. Just say water heater. Water heater. That's it.
This is a water heater?
Also, make sure your spelling is correct on Chock It Up. It's a phrasal verb that means come to a conclusion or explain something in a certain way. Chock it up. The word is chalk, so make sure you spell that right.
Chalk it up to youthful indiscretion.
This next one hits close to home, okay? And it's overusing and abusing the word literally. It means it's true and not exaggerated at all, right? That's what literally means. So if you say, my head literally exploded, you know, it's hard to believe that because you're talking out of your head right now. So try not to overuse that. I know a lot of people do it. It's okay if you do too. It's fine. Just be mindful of that.
Literally.
And the last one is sneak peek. Peek, EA, is like, you know, you peaked in high school or whatever, right? It's the highest point of something, like of the mountain or your life. And when you say sneak peek, you want to use the word peek, EE. So make sure you spell that correctly.
Got a sneak and peek.
There you have it, guys. A lot of people make those mistakes. A lot of native speakers make those mistakes. And it's cool if you do that too. Just know that they are mistakes. A lot of native speakers don't. And that makes you already a step ahead. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to English with LinguaTrip if you haven't. We try to keep it very entertaining and educating at the same time. So don't miss new videos. Enjoy.